says, do they need to be self-deporting? I don't know who you mean exactly, Dr. Official, but I don't see the benefit, to be honest, of anyone to be self-deporting. I know the government promises you that they're going to give you $1,000 if you do the self-deportation through the CBP Home app, but to be honest, I don't see the great benefit in that. Now, if you already have a deportation order and you know that you don't want to be back here in 10 years and you don't have any reason to come back, you could consider it because you already are subject to a deportation order and you needed to leave anyway, and the government was going to give you that $1,000. But I would say that anybody who is considering the dollars, but I would say that anybody who is considering the idea of self-deporting, please talk first to an immigration attorney to see if there's anything that we could do for you. Because even though the government says, oh, use this app and we'll give you the $1,000 and you might have a chance to come back in the future, they're lying, because there's something called the 10-year bar that applies to people who have been here over a year unlawfully. Even if you comply with this rule and you self-deport and you do leave, it doesn't mean that you're eligible to come right back. You probably still need a waiver to come back, and some people are not eligible for a waiver. For example, people who have a deportation order. You know, a lot of times you need 2 waivers to come back, and it's not so easy, okay? So we need to talk to you first about the idea of what would it take to come back if you do leave, okay? And are you eligible to come back at all? Because there are some people that they may think, oh, this seems like a good idea and I don't want to be here anyway. But remember, this too shall pass, and Trump will not be here forever. And things may change in your country. Too shall pass, and Trump will not be here forever. And things may change in your country. You may, in a few years, really want to come back and want to have the option to come back to the US, and now you don't. Okay, so I wouldn't just jump on the deportation train because it's available, and $1,000 might seem like a lot, but it really is not if it will take you thousands more to try to come back on a waiver if you change your mind.